Hello everybody, welcome to our weekly YouTube update. Thank you for joining us, and we're very excited to go through some of the questions from the webinar that we had a couple weeks ago. First of all, I want to introduce myself. I'm Jordan Blaisdell. I'm the Integrations Business Development Project Manager. This is Cameron Wilson.
Hello.
He is our Support Integration Specialist, and Adina Beganovic, and she is our admin for the integrations team. She's very great at keeping us on track and making sure that everything's flowing smoothly. So again, just wanted to cover today some questions that you had asked during the webinar. Grateful for your participation. It was very insightful, your feedback, and we're looking forward to our coming webinars. So I'm going to go over a couple of the questions, and we'll take turns answering a couple of them, and we'll start with the first one, which is, where can I find the pricing list and available integrations? So great question. We've had a lot of that from the webinar. What you'll need to do is you'll go to TAS Support. So you go to www.tassupport.com. You'll log in the top right. You have to log in, and you're going to log in with your information that you use for Zendesk, if you're using that already for a regular support channel. Once you do that, then you'll see at the bottom of your screen, you'll see a tab, an area called User Integrations. When you click on that, it's going to open up into a lot of information about integrations, everything that we've been waiting for. So we're very excited about it. You'll be able to see what's in the queue. You'll be able to see pricing. You'll be able to see information on each integration. Specifics is, kind of where we're at with each one and what each one takes. So we're going to continue to update that, and that's a great resource for you. If you have trouble logging in, we know a couple of you had, just contact our support team and they'll help you get in there. So for the next question, this one is, do you have an integration sandbox that you can give us access to? I think that'd be a good one for you, Cam.
Yes, so we do have Integration Sandbox. It's more of a testing platform that we have set up to give new ATSs or other people access to, just to test their platform against ours. So if you have a new ATS system that you're talking to that would like to gain access to our Sandbox account, all they have to do is either call us integrations or send us an email, and then we can provide them credentials that they can use to test against our platform, as well as have us available for any questions they might have during testing.
Perfect. The next question is, what does it take to get access to the SDK? So we mentioned what the SDK was. It's a software development kit, and that's what we use internally to help us facilitate integrations more quickly and easily. So it's not something that anybody really gets access to. It's more of an internal tool that we utilize to scale our operations. And if you have any more questions about that, just email us directly and we'll help you with those. The next question is, what does it mean when a company says that they have an open API? I think that's a good one for you too, Cam.
Yeah, so when a company says they have an open API, it just means they have an application openly and readily available to outside developers to program to their software. So what language their software is in and what their software expects to see when receiving a request to or from their own software. It just means they're open for development, basically.
They're open for business, right? So, which is often one of the first steps of an integration, is to find out if they have an open API. So one of the next questions is, typically which one of the integration methodologies is the least costly? And by those, they're referring to either us building it directly, the third party, or the ATS building it themselves, or going through a third party. So if we build it directly, that's going to be our least costly solution, because we're going to try and offer that for as low cost as possible. What we're trying to do is bring that all down to next to nothing. We're trying to bring those all in-house and make this easier for you guys and much more cost effective. If you have to go through a third party, they have fees. There's nothing we can do about that. And also, if the applicant tracking system builds it, then there may be some other fees there as well. So the next question is, what is this list you keep asking us to create? This list that we keep asking for is a list of all your clients needing certain applicant tracking or property management system integrations by name. So it's the name of the client plus the applicant tracking system that they need an integration with. Why do you need that? Because we need that in order to help us prioritize And it also adds fuel to the fire when we bring a couple clients and 10 clients to the table with an ATS, then we're able to have more weight in that conversation and be able to break down more walls. If we come to an ATS and they say, well, you guys don't really have anybody except for this one little client that needs an integration, they sometimes won't listen as much. And so the more information you can share with us, the more we have that will compel greater breakthroughs in this ecosystem. So that is the list that we're referring to. Another one is, will you be adding staff in 2018? Adina, do you want to answer that?
So I'm really excited about this one. I'm a new addition to the team, and we'll definitely be adding at least 2 more team members in the next few weeks. So I'm super excited. Integration is growing. Super exciting time for us.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
It's crazy. You would not believe how crazy it is around here. So we're very happy to have more resources available, and I'm sure you will be too. So the next question is the API XML only, or can it accept JSON as well? Cam, can you answer?
Yeah. So short answer is yes. So JSON and XML both are accepted. We will translate JSON as it comes into our system into XML, but yes, both are accepted.
Great. How about this one, Cam? What is the process we need to go through when requesting a call with someone on the integrations team?
So integrations team, we're always willing to be a part of any of your calls with any ATS systems to help troubleshoot, to help get it all set up. Easiest way to get us on a call would be to send us an email along with, whether who's going to be hosting the call, times for availability, so we can respond to that and just get that call scheduled.
And I think that leads nicely into the next question, which is, how does TazWorks manage the process with third-party integrations? And do you charge for joint calls and support? And so, like Cam said, we'll jump on calls with you. We'll help you try and understand. We'll get on calls even with your client. And sometimes we'll even bring in the third party on those calls. And we try and make sure that we manage the whole process. In fact, we will handle everything for you, bring the third party to the table that needs to be there, coordinate all the efforts ourselves so that you're not having to contact anybody else except for us. So we manage that very tightly and keep everything in-house. I think that wraps it up for the questions that we had here to go over today. I think that's enough. We're over time, but we're going to be emailing those that have emailed us questions as well, and you should be seeing those soon. And just last point, we're very excited about our TazWorks user group meeting this year. There's going to be lots of sessions for integrations, and we're going to be covering various topics. So we can't wait to see you there. Very excited for that. And just again, thank you guys for your time. Thank you for your suggestions, and we'll look forward to the next webinar and seeing you soon. We'll see you guys.
Bye. Thank you guys.